Welcome to the 38th edition of the Community Bite podcast.
I thought you were going to forget the podcast name again.
Dude, I'm not even drunk. It's fine. It is Selection Sunday today for the NCAA tournament. Should I do a thing for the NCAA tournament? That's the question.
Let's do a community bite thing.
Yeah, exactly. Let's rank everyone that's been on the community bite, and then we straw poll. Oh, I'm a genius.
Oh, God.
Someone's stroking his load here.
I'm a genius. I'm gonna record. I'm not gonna record, but everyone that's been on a podcast, I'll make a bracket, and then we're gonna straw poll each week or each day. Who wins each matchup? Should I seed them, or should I just do it randomly?
Or who loses?
Yeah, basically. Should we have a losers bracket as well? The biggest
loser? Please God, don't talk about that.
The biggest loser. No, I can tell you right now, I would lose my first matchup because everyone just has a vendetta against me. Just like, fuck that kid. No, lose the first matchup. Okay, so it's official. Community Bite is having its own personal bracket. It's not the NCAA bracket. It's its own personal bracket about who is the biggest loser at Community Bite. That's the bracket. Who's the biggest loser?
Not even going to go positive with it, just straight to who's going to be the last place person.
Yeah, we're all racing to last.
Community bracket.
The community bracket, yes. All right, so today we have Brryan.
Yellow.
Living like Larry 2K17.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh my God, you botched it. Alright, that's enough. That's enough out of here. And then we got Stickman.
YOLO.
YOLO. Nice.
What is this, 2012?
What is this, Drake?
What is this, The Lonely Island?
What is this, some kind of podcast?
What is this, Adam Levine?
Christ. We're really digging the bottom of the barrel here.
Dude,
yeah.
All about Kendrick Lamar's on that song too. What is this, Kendrick Lamar?
The guy.
Good talk, guys.
God damn it. This is what happens when half of the podcast doesn't have a topic 2 minutes before it starts.
Exactly. Well, so what? Your point is, we've never been cordial. Since I always go first, I'm just gonna go first. I was with my girl this weekend.
George Foreman?
My George Foreman girl. And we were talking, and I like dancing. Whether it's alone in a room or with a bunch of people. Dancing just lets me, I vibe out to some sick tunes. That's all I'm trying to say. And so we went to this party and we were dancing, and she's like, you dance like an idiot. And I was like, you're right, I do. And she's like, you're not even dancing right to the right song, like the right genre. Like your dance is the wrong genre. I was like, what does that mean? That makes no sense to me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was dancing the wrong genre. That's what she said to me.
Listen, air thrusting during a slow song is not appropriate.
Well, I mean, I get that.
But I was listening to some R&B music, or not R&B. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Shit. It was like.
Can you sing the song?
No, I'll get copyright stricken. Copyright stricken. Hold on, I actually
have your words.
I have the song on my iPod real quick. Hold on. It was this song. Nope, that's an ad.
Nice.
That's an ad.
Can I ask where you guys were dancing at?
The strip club. So yeah, that's the beat of the song basically. And I was dancing too fast to that song apparently. But really I felt like I was just dancing to the beat.
Well, that's a dumb excuse of like the wrong genre. If you're just dancing a little fast.
I was like doing like dubstep dance moves. I was like, what are you talking about?
What?
What's wrong with you? But,
there's no like category.
I know. Trust me, she's an idiot. It's such a hard life.
I mean, my input shouldn't matter too much because I'm white and I don't dance. But
look,
like,
so does Marc, and he dances.
Wait, what? I do?
Dude, Marc's the best dancer of all time. That's a fact.
Dude, I love dancing. Like at weddings and stuff, I am almost 100% on the dance floor the entire night. And it's like the one night a year or wherever that I tend to get a workout because I just dance all night and I sweat my ass off. But yeah, I love dancing.
Dancing is a good time, as it should be. But people feel uncomfortable dancing because they think that it's embarrassing. But it's a time to let go, to not care about that it's embarrassing.
Yeah, like I've been on like at the dance floor at a wedding by myself, and just everybody like was like looking at me, and there was a part of me that was like, this is like a nightmare. You know, of like having everybody look at me.
It was a nightmare.
But then I was like, oh my god, I love the Jackson 5, and I just kept dancing.
Nice.
The Jackson 5. Nice.
Dude,
I think the last time I danced with intent was at a wedding. But the last time I actually enjoyed it was prom my senior year. So I do not dance at all. Not even by myself. And when I did, it was like a white person, even though I'm brown.
Yeah, us white people have to stick together.
No, see, this is the thing. It's stupid, but revel in the stupidity. That's what makes it good. You guys gotta freak out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Freak out.
And I think
we can't say that.
I think dancing for like people who don't like dancing, the best kind of dancing for them is line dancing.
Line dancing.
You know, to like the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Because like, oh my god, like the cha-cha slide comes on, like that's my favorite song, Brittany, and everybody runs out on the dance floor. And dude, I love it when line dances come on because like a lot of people join in once they like get the hang of it, and then it's cool to see people let go.
Yeah, the cha-cha slide, the Cupid shuffle. I forget the others.
The wobble.
Yeah,
that is
wobble, baby, wobble. Baby.
Dude, that's the worst. That's the worst. I hate that. The wobble deserves to die in hell.
It really does.
Like, so line dancing, I'm not a fan of because it has like too much structure, in my opinion.
There was some line dance that I learned.
Dancing's not about structure. It's about letting go. You know what I mean?
I feel ya. But I really enjoy line dancing to the song Love Shack by the B-52s.
Oh, yes.
Because there's one line dance that I learned from some church camp I went to when my siblings were in high school. And it was like, I don't know why, but you like jump forward with your hips and you just go, every time you jump, and you do it twice. So like at weddings and stuff, me and my brother, like we'll just go ham on the dance floor, and you'll hear Love Shack come on, and then you just hear go, and it'll be like go back to like the other dance moves. But everybody's like, oh my god, what are they doing? It's like
plot twist: the couple is having sex in the back.
Yeah, and you learned this at
a
church camp?
Because it's a church camp. I know this.
Like the time me and John went to church camp?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That time he tasted his sweet Georgian pie.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. It's getting a little hot and heavy here.
Christ. Is it hot enough to bake a pie?
Yeah. It's just, you could make a peach cobbler in my asshole.
That's the title of this podcast.
Yep, that's got to be the key to the right there.
Peach cobbler in my asshole.
Have you guys ever done... I'm going to sound super white.
Yeah, okay. You just led out of that with a very... Have you ever done, right after we're talking about peach cobblers and assholes?
It's so hot up there, you can make a peach cobbler in my asshole.
Yes, I have peach sauced a guy once.
Have you guys ever done a flash mob?
No.
Oh,
no,
I
I have not.
I did one at my sister's wedding
Oh,
to
God.
Thriller. Oh my
Well, it's
god.
not a flash mob.
I mean, it kind of was, because, like, the song came on, and then it was like a regular dance party, you know? And then the song came on, and then we, like, organized it into, like, the actual dance from the music video.
That's just organizing into a dance. It's not a flash mob.
I mean, that's
not
true.
like something surprising that happens. Like, I don't know, like in the middle of the street.
That's
That's
still
true.
pretty impressive, though.
No, it is. I'm not saying it's not. But like in a wedding. Like,
Yeah, it was pretty expected at the wedding. That makes sense. But
they put
yeah, it
Thriller at
was-
a wedding though. That's interesting.
it was fun. And I'm like a really big Michael Jackson fan. So
MJ.
I enjoyed
A
that.
real MJ.
No,
Shimon.
Michael Jordan. What are you talking about?
No, Mark Jordan.
Hey, no revealing my name. Bleep that out.
Well, guess he's getting doxxed now.
Mark Jordan. Did the future Hall of Famer Mark Jordan.
Please no. Don't dox me, bro.
Sorry, that was a really weird laugh.
But yeah, dancing's cool.
So you non-dancers,
I'm a fan.
Stickman and Stickman
I used to make
and Mark.
vines when Vine was a thing
Oh yes.
That was
Rip in peace.
of me dancing. I remember
Jeez.
like the first one I did had like 2,000 loops because I like just put it on Twitter, and all my friends were like, "Wow!" And I was wearing some like, I think I was wearing a Captain America windbreaker and my cross country
sick.
sweatpants,
That's sick.
and I was like, "Ugh, it's hideous to look at now."
Dude. Do you think
Time
we
to
can
look for
find it?
Brryan.
Just you and Twitter don't have a great relationship, do you, Brryan?
Not at all.
So Mark and Stick.
What?
You guys don't dance, is what you're telling me.
No.
Well, I'm willing to dance.
You're willing to dance.
just
Stickman,
don't
are you
dance
willing to dance?
Yeah.
Is that the question? That's the question.
I think I would, yes, especially if you get a couple drinks in me.
A couple vodka shots in your body, and we'll just
Couple of brewskis.
a couple of brewskis. And
Yeah, I
okay.
just need like 2 root beers.
Shut up, Mark. Kill yourself.
Will do. Where's the
Will.
bleach?
Where's the bleach? So what is your why are you I don't want to say you're afraid, because that's not true. You're not afraid.
Why are you scared, you pussy?
There you go. That was the right word.
For me, honestly, like I don't really, I can't really feel it. I don't know. Like it's ironic because I play the bass, like I'm a musician, and I understand rhythm and music and like all the theory behind it, and I can actually play a song, no problem. But to actually dance along to it, I just can't really, I don't know, get in the groove.
Yeah, no,
Don't
feel
you
the same
shimmy when
way.
you're on the bass though? Don't you like do a little shimmy when you're like playing the
A
bass?
little bit, yeah.
Do a little shimmy. See, look, then you're fine. That's all you need to do. Do a little shimmy.
honestly, the 2-step is just step left, step
Dude,
right
shout
with the
out to
rhythm.
DJ
That's
Unk.
it. What's he doing these days?
DJ owns
No.
my life. My
I'm
boy.
just imagining myself doing that, and my arms are just like spaghetti noodles at my sides, and I'm just
Yes,
sitting there stepping
that's it.
side to
That's
side.
it. That's dancing right there. But yeah, I feel the same way. I played the saxophone for like 8 years, and I still don't have much rhythm on the dance
The
floor.
only reason Mark plays the saxophone is because of that meme. He's so.
It is. It truly is.
The only reason.
I,
Mark
whenever
is
that
so dedicated to the life of memes that he'll play the fucking saxophone.
just for the memes,
Can
Just
you
for the
please
memes.
be the sexy sax man?
dude, I will. I'll bring my if I do go, I'll bring my saxophone to RTX. Will they
Oh
allow
my
that?
god. Please no. Please
And
no.
I'll be
Yes.
shirtless and have I'll grow my mustache out
Oh yes.
and I'll bring shades and suspenders.
Then you just got to paint the
God.
Community Bite logo on your chest.
I'm gonna get so much poon, allegedly. Man, my girlfriend's not watching this, so hi. Did BCD take the call already?
No, I didn't. I was listening to Careless Whisper on the saxophone.
Are you serious right now?
So, dude, bring it out right now. I'll play it for us, Mark.
Dude, that
No,
would
he
give
can-
Community Bite a good name.
Yeah, he can play us out of the podcast.
We'll have a new theme song for the
We'll see. I haven't played in like a couple of months.
Could you play Epic Sax Guy though?
Which one is that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I think I knew how to play it back in high school. Whenever that was still around. But I don't remember. I
When
figured
being
it out,
annoying
though.
was cool.
Oh yeah, we were so annoying. All the fucking time. I remember I played that during intermission at a musical. I failed so bad, and they were like, "No, stop."
Stop yourself,
Oh.
sir.
And then I
did-
killed myself, and now I'm here.
Well,
I
sorry
did
to hear
band in middle school, and the teacher was super weird, so I only did it for 1 year. But I played percussion, and man, that was so much fun because we got to play all different types of drums, and like everyone else had to like sit there with their trumpet or whatever. And I was like, man, I'm over here on this like 6 foot tall bass drum. And I remember because we had to audition for specific instruments. And on the last concert we had, I auditioned for the bongos and I got it. And I was so happy.
The bongos, yes. Yes, dude. You know
So
what my
I-
favorite instrument is? Playing bongos in someone's stomach. It's my
Yeah,
favorite instrument.
my favorite percussion instrument is someone's ass.
Oh my god.
I don't even want to ask what the drumstick is.
Oh no. Oh god.
Yeah.
They went there. They went. That's a possible title as well. I don't know I don't even want to ask what the drumstick is.
I still think the peach cobbler in your asshole is funnier, but
Yeah, that's too vulgar. You can't put that in the title.
No, yeah, so make it more clickbaity. He's like, what's this drumstick?
Can I masturbate to y'all real quickly? I am so good at the community by title. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go through it. That could be also another one. Which is your favorite title of the community by podcast?
Honestly, there's one more thing that I think the community podcast needs is that we Photoshop whatever situation we're talking about.
oh god.
So
kinda like
comment on
videos.
my asshole?
Community by animated.
Oh yes.
Well, it's like you know how like Funhouse they like in the middle of their like tirades they Photoshop something and they make a scene out of it, just like that.
Dude, there's definitely got to be some animators or something
Yeah,
in
there's bound
on
to
the
be.
Discord.
So
That'd be
anyway,
awesome.
Here, work for us, please.
We'll pay you in memes.
Dude, yes.
There's a surplus of those around here.
It's got sick memes, bro. That's what Ted said one day. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, your
My
mom,
favorite
Your mom
my
says
favorite
hi.
is still that one, yeah.
Rest in peace, Caroline's mom.
Which podcast was that? I need to listen.
27. It's terrible. It's the worst
To.
podcast.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's the worst one.
Wait, wasn't 27 or what? Which one was Brryan's other Twitter fiasco?
He explains it in that one too, I think.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was 27. That's a good podcast. That's
Dude,
like my
that's-
favorite one
It's
so
the
far.
worst one. It's the worst one, dude. It's the worst one. When I start calling out people on on my podcast that goes out onto the internet, that's not a good sign.
Actually, I like the Badams takeover one too.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth.
I love
That's the worst one.
Yeah, I love the one where Badams just asks questions all podcasts.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. God damn it! I told him
And
not.
the,
I specifically told him not to do that. I was like, because it wasn't that good the first time, and he did it again.
the Achievement Hunter Takeover cast with Brryan, Shoppy, me, and who else was it?
That one would have been better if I didn't, like, if I understood, like, this changing the volume.
Oh, right, yeah.
Shoppy was like whispering in the background. I still think, Tito, my favorite podcast is Green Olives.
Green Olives. Does it have green olives? Dude, shout out to Hungry Howie's, the best restaurant in Ohio.
I have had so many people. I'm in Michigan, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's in Ohio as well.
But I have had so many bad customers recently. I don't know what it is. But like
the Howies are super hungry, dude.
We had this guy write like a paragraph to corporate because he got buttered cheese crust instead of just butter. And he was like, I can't believe your store allowed this. Eating aged cheese makes me feel sick. Like, he wrote that in the review.
That's awesome. Respect.
You guys gave him free cheese and he complained?
Like, our butter cheese crust is butter and then Parmesan cheese on the crust. And he complained about that because eating Parmesan cheese makes him feel sick.
It sounds fucking awesome.
It was insane. And then just people coming through with dumb orders. Like, our original crust is just plain. Like, we don't put anything on it. But then people will come through and be like, they'll order online, and they're like, can I have double original crust? It's like, so you want double nothing? Deal. Like,
what does that mean? Double original? What? What?
Yeah, exactly.
So just like two original crust? Sure.
Like, they want, because like you can get like double garlic, so it's like extra garlicky. But our original crust is just plain, and they ordered double original crust. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I want more normal.
Yeah, can you make this extra normal?
And then there was that lady you were complaining about that ordered it like 4 minutes before.
Yeah, dude, she was mad at me too about it. I don't even know why. She ordered online 4 large pizzas, shows up through our drive-thru 4 minutes after she ordered, and it was like rush hour, like the dinner rush. And I was like, but it's not fast food, lady. Like, you're gonna have to pull around. There's people behind you in the car. She was like, and drove away. And she comes back again, and I was like, it's still not ready. You came here so early. Like did she just order in our parking lot? Listen, I can't stand people.
I can't stand people. No one can. People are the worst.
Listen, if you want that hot and ready pizza, you gotta go to CC's. Everyone knows that.
No, we gotta go to Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Dude,
Yeah,
Little Caesars is my shit. It's like you get shitty pizza for $5, and they just give it to you.
Honestly,
like, here.
it's not even that.
Dude,
shitty.
I
It's just
hate
okay.
Little Caesars.
Little
Not
Caesars-
because their
don't
pizza's
fucking-
bad.
Don't talk shit.
Because
Don't talk shit.
no, they've ruined pizza for everyone else.
You know
They
what?
invented
you know
the
what they say
Howie
about talking
Nowie.
Shit? You get shot. So, be
Bang
prepared.
bang.
I mean, Mike Gillich, rest in peace. He's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Like, they ruined pizza for everyone else because if Little Caesars didn't have the hot and ready, Hungry Howie's wouldn't have the Howie Nowie, which is such a stupid name too.
Wasn't Hungry Howie's like just like a copy of?
No,
Caesars?
because I don't know, to be honest. I think Hungry Howie's was started independently, but the owner was like, man, we need to compete with the hot and ready because everyone's doing that. It's so cool now, but it's not. It just ruins our night.
It ruins your night. It sounds terrible, man. Don't let it ruin your night.
I'm gonna quit soon though, so I'm not worried.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I know, like, pretty much every day this past week, whenever you come into Discord, you just immediately post, Hungry Howie's sucks.
Well,
I'm so sick of it.
It does. Working food is probably like the worst thing in the entire earth.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. It's honestly the worst.
I'm so happy I don't do it anymore. Makes me so happy.
I met some guy. Okay, let me start out this story with my aunt and uncle are crazy.
What?
My uncle's the coach for like his daughter's private school basketball team,
That's awesome.
Oh,
and they're about to go to like the state champions, right?
Dude, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and like I don't talk to him that often, almost like never outside of a family event. But my aunt texts me is like, "Hey, do you want to film this game for us? And we'll pay you like $60." And I was like, "Well, shoot, yeah, definitely." To sit there, watch a basketball game, and just turn the camera left and right, like totally. And so I get to the game, and the name that my cousin plays for is Mercy High School, and I walk in, and the guy was like, "What team are you here for?" And I was like, "Mercy." And he looks down at the piece of paper he has, and he looks back up at me, and he goes, "You're here to spy on us, aren't you?"
Wow.
And I was
Wow.
like, "What?" And he's like, "Mercy's not playing." And so I texted my aunt and uncle. I was like, I'm confused. Are you like, am I at the right game? Like, are you guys coming? And then they were like, "No, we're at the Mercy game," because the game I was at was the team, like the winner of that game was going to play Mercy. And I was filming them for my
Well,
uncle to watch later. Yeah, they didn't tell me that. So I looked like an idiot trying to get in.
Well, you're trying to spy on us, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Like, what?
dude, this is Spygate all over again.
I know, right?
How
Where's
old?
Tom Brady when you need him?
How old are these kids?
High school.
Oh, okay.
Dude, they take high school sports very seriously in small towns.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Definitely.
then it makes a little more sense, but I was imagining it like 7 and 8-year-olds or something like that in
Dude,
these
that would have been
little,
awesome.
this tiny little league, and the parents like, "Oh, you're here to spy on us."
That's awesome.
No, but I was like upset about it, but then I walked up to the stands and I realized I forgot my tripod. So I was like, shoot. And there was already a guy there with like this like 6 foot tall tripod and a camera. And I was like, "Hey, that's a nice tripod." And I was like, "Hey, I forgot mine at my house. I'm upset about it." And he was like, "Oh, you want one? I got an extra one in my car." And I was like, "Oh, like really? That'd be great." And so he goes out to his car and gets me a tripod. He's like, You film a lot?" I was like, "I mean, I'm studying film in school right now. I don't have like a lot of experience." He's like, "Well, we're looking for videographers." And so he like offered me a job to film sports games.
Nice.
Damn.
And I was like, I currently hate my job, so I will definitely hit you up later.
Did he look at your portfolio or anything?
No, he just handed me his card. I gave him my email. And I was like, probably over the summer, because
That's sick, though.
yeah,
Just
I was
filming.
super happy. I was
He's
like,
probably
it's
paying
all right.
under
They sent me to the wrong game.
He's going to probably pay you under the table, too, which is even better.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the only thing he'll do under the table.
Something about peach cobblers.
No. Okay, someone has to have a topic now.
Well, I
Oh.
suppose I could
You
talk
want to talk
about.
about the mission?
Yeah, definitely. So last night, actually, well, we'll start a little bit before. Brryan and I have been trying to play ARMA together a lot lately because that game is fun as shit. But we don't really know what we're doing. So, I mean, we've had a couple nights where, like, Brryan and I and Neo and Fraser and a couple other guys from Achievement Hunter Discord, we've all just been kind of going into random servers and whatnot, fooling around, seeing if we can find anything fun to do. But we got a guy that joined the server the other day who actually, like, he helps run a light milsim group for ARMA. So, like, actual hardcore ARMA playing, which is pretty
Interesting.
cool. So last night they took us into their server and got Fraser and I to come play with them, and that was a lot of fun. there's quite a lot of shenanigans that happened. Like within the first 10 minutes or something like that, we were shooting down our own helicopters, and then the guy who was playing Zeus, which is basically like Dungeon Master in ARMA, was like blowing shit up with lightning and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I
I
don't
wanna
know
get
much
on the
about
next
ARMA,
mission.
so.
ARMA's like a military simulation, but it can be a lot of fun with friends.
Is it
Honestly-
the one that gets like modded to like ridiculousness?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like there's Halo mods, there's Star Wars mods, everything.
There's
mean-
the DayZ.
Yep, that was on ARMA 2.
Yeah, that was the famous one, I guess, because that got its own game, quote unquote.
Yeah, I was gonna say air quotes around game there. But yeah, no, think of it as like GTA, but actually focused on being realistic, I guess.
Almost a little too realistic.
Yeah. It's essentially like a sandbox where you can go and create your own missions, make your own stories and whatnot, and then you just kind of do whatever you want.
Just do
And
whatever the hell you want.
exactly, like the first night that we played it, we went on a server, and a guy came and flew over us in a small plane or whatever, and then Brryan blew up his plane,
Well, that's rude.
and then he robbed
Didn't think
us.
I was gonna do it.
Then the guy robbed us because Brryan blew up his plane, and then he ended up giving us a shitload more money because we were new players. Then it turned out that guy was an admin of the server, so he kept on giving us free shit.
Oh, how nice of him.
Yeah,
it's pretty
it's like it's really addicting too. Definitely one of my top favorite games of all time.
It's definitely something that you can go into and just sink like 3 hours in without thinking about it. Because as soon as you get started to do something, you'll keep running with it until whenever.
Until whenever.
Pretty much, like until you realize, oh shit, it's 3 a.m. and I have to work in 5 hours.
Well, that sounds awful.
I do that too often.
Too often. Yeah,
Like-
that sounds like a lot of fun. I just, PC is not my thing at all.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Wow, okay.
Xbox Master Race.
Xbox Master Race is correct, sir.
Okay.
It is correct.
I
When
got
are
it.
we gonna do that Yu-Gi-Oh duel again on the Xbox?
No, we only play Yu-Gi-Oh! On YGO Pro, which I can't play anymore because it deleted my deck. So I'm just like, I'm not playing that game ever again.
You're not gonna go through the effort of doing it again?
Absolutely not.
It's just okay. Never mind.
Dude, we can't have another topic about Yu-Gi-Oh!
We totally can. I'm back.
I'm back, bitch.
Okay, I have a question. Because I want to confess, I had Starbucks 3 times today.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've been starting to
Are you
drink
wearing
coffee.
Uggs
I'm
too,
insane.
you basic bitch?
I can't help it, but they cannot get my drink right anytime I order. Because I
Okay.
only want this one drink, and it's the strawberry refresher with extra berries and extra strawberry juice. But every time I order it, they give me extra blackberries, or they don't give me, like I ordered it today, they gave me 3 strawberries in the thing. And I was like, this doesn't even, like, how does you even, what? I was so mad.
Well,
And my
how
friend
do you-
went, and he ordered the extra berries and extra juice, whatever, because he likes it too. And he was like, the lady at the drive-thru told me, you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit.
What?
Wow.
He said
she
that
up-
to the
was she up-
customer.
Was she an up and coming rapper?
Dude, I have no idea, but I was like blown away that she said that to him.
Yeah. You work food. You should know that to not say that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna start saying that if like that's
That's
insane.
Well, you're looking to
Awesome.
change jobs soon anyway, so why not?
To just ruin Hungry Howie's. Just like
Oh, dude, when my last day is coming, like, I cannot wait.
Literally,
Jewish guy
Judgment
comes
Day.
in. Jewish guy comes in. Give him a ham and pineapple pizza.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god!
Rest in peace, that guy.
First, you ruined the pizza with the pineapple. Then you just ruined the man's day.
Pineapple on pizza is the worst.
Yeah, no, again, you guys are wrong.
You guys are wrong. No, we're correct, sir. Pineapple pizza's absolute shit. Pineapple?
Listen, I'm
Pizza on
Listen,
pineapple?
yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Pizza
Listen.
on pineapple.
Or pineapple on
I'm-
pizza.
Just get a
I'm
pineapple
from
ring, put a
Hawaii.
slice of pizza on it.
I'm from Hawaii, and that shit's a sin.
That shit's a sin.
That should not be allowed.
Speaking of pizza from where you're from, Canadian pizza is the shit.
Dude, you're just saying sacrilegious things. Like, what is wrong with you?
Have you never had Canadian pizza?
Is the bacon just ham?
Yeah, it's ham. Ham pizza.
No, it's bacon crumble.
Bacon, yeah, Canadian bacon, which is ham. You're
Y'all
just
never
nuts.
had real Canadian bacon.
You're just nuts. And I think we can all agree that you're insane.
What's not to love about bacon, sausage, and pepperoni?
I mean, that's just the meat lovers then.
It's
Yeah.
different
How?
because there's also mushrooms.
I think we're just meat lovers with mushrooms. And besides, mushrooms are shit as well.
Yeah, and that's Canadian.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, they are not.
Mushrooms are shit, man.
No, they are not. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I have one more complaint about people, and then I'm done talking about Hungry Howies.
No, absolutely not. More Hungry Howies.
People, okay, I don't know what it is about food or like just pizza in general. People forget how to have a conversation when they're ordering food because people either they come in over the phone or through the drive-thru. If they order over the phone, I'm like, thank you for calling South End Hungry Howies. Will this be for pickup or delivery? And they completely ignore that and just say, I have a coupon for a large pizza. And yeah, I was wondering if I could get that like extra large and I'll just pay the difference. But
Yeah.
like you can't do that. But my least favorite thing, it happened again today, was when people come through the drive-thru. I guess they already assumed that I know that they're here to pick up an order because they just say their name and hand me cash or hand me their card.
Oh, that's terrible.
So like guys will come through and be like, Marc, and Steve, and just like hand me their stuff. I'm like, well, okay, like hi.
Hello, sir. How are you?
But the worst thing is when their name is Brryan, because that confuses me so much.
All you
Because-
Bryans out there, stay away from Hungry Howies.
I have had at least five different people in the past come up through the drive-thru, and I open it up, and they just go, Brryan, and then I pause for a second, and I look at them to see if I recognize them, which I never do. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh, that's
and they're like,
That's the
Brryan, and I'm like, I like look around behind me, I'm like, what? And then finally they're like, I have a pickup for Brryan. I'm like, oh,
Why you're picking me up?
my name is Brryan. And they're like, oh, nice. And just give me my food.
oh my god.
Like, I don't get how they don't understand that, like, you know, you're interacting with another human to, like
you're a
talk.
robot in their mind. You're a robot in their
It's,
mind.
it's insanity.
If it happens again, instead of being like, my name's Brryan, you just be like, oh, sorry, I thought you were treating me like an actual human being.
Damn. Got him.
For a second, like I've never done this, but I've always wanted to. Is it like a guy will come through, but like say for instance like his girlfriend ordered, so the name's under Katie, or like if a girl comes through and says like Samantha, and hands me her card, I always have the urge to do this, but I always hold back of just taking the card and going, no, my name's Brryan.
Nice.
No, my name is Brryan.
It's like no, thanks, but
Easy mistake. I look like Samantha, but you know.
God damn
I
it.
could be Katie.
Easy mistake.
But yeah, people suck.
People indeed are not the greatest human beings. Okay, Mark,
Speaking,
Mark,
going back to that, hold on. Before my topic, because it's pretty funny. Not really, but for that Starbucks thing,
Story of my life.
what you do is what you do to get back at them is purposefully give like a variation of your name. So instead of me saying Mark, I say Mork, and I make them spell it MORC, or I just make my name 10 times harder for them to just spell. It's just to inconvenience them. It's just very petty and very stupid.
what is wrong with you?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I have a mental instability.
Dude, I do a lot of petty stuff like that too at work.
It's just something inconvenient. It's nothing groundbreaking or like city destroying. It's just me going.
No,
Yeah, order from Mork.
Mork.
The way I inconvenience people, if I'm like cutting their pizza, and I know I already know that they're I don't like them. I won't cut it all the way through, So when they go to eat it, it's like super hard for them to like break apart the slices.
You are literally the worst. I had that happen to me. I don't think it's because they didn't like me, because I ordered online and I didn't say anything else. But yeah, that's just terrible.
I got a question relating to slicing pizza. Like, do you purposefully make it so that the slices aren't all the same size? Or is that just something that always happens every time?
For me, it's all luck of the draw. Like, I usually go for speed because we're normally busy.
Speed.
So I'm like, just, I know like the motion of how to cut the pizza and the proper amount of slices. But if I like have one that's off, it ruins like the whole pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've seen...
Welcome to the Pizza Podcast, guys.
Pizza Podcast.
It's a pizza. It's a spicy meatball.
Mamma mia, pizzeria.
The Racist Against Italians podcast.
It's a spicy meatball.
A spicy meatball. A boppity boopity.
Fettuccine, linguine, spaghettini.
You're not doing it right unless you're doing the hand gestures.
I was, actually.
A baked ziti.
If we had webcams, you could have totally seen me doing the hand gestures there.
Webcams. Who do you think we are? We're made out of money?
What do you think this is, a video podcast?
Yeah, come on, man. You're nuts, dude. You're nuts.
Going crazy, kid.
You've gone crazy, kid. Mark, you have a topic?
Do I have a topic?
To send us home?
Okay, so going back to Twitter, I guess. One of my favorite things to look at on Twitter is like one of those generic like comedy accounts. Kind of like Basic White Girl, if you've seen that around.
Okay.
But my current favorite one is called Florida Man. And it's @_Florida Man. And it's just basically taking the craziest headlines that are coming out of Florida. For example, Florida man speeds off in stolen car with 9 baby parrots.
All right, then.
Classic.
Let's see if there's another one. Miami lawyer's pants erupt in flames during arson trial in court.
That's pretty awesome.
That's interesting as well.
But yeah, I just love those novelty Twitter accounts. I actually don't know anymore. Like there's that Big Ben Twitter account that always rings whenever Big Ben rings.
I saw a Discord bot for that.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah. Ridiculous things like that.
Can we get that for the community by podcast?
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Absolutely not. I refuse.
I
respectfully refuse.
I'll just add it to Chopbot.
I'll add it to Chopbot. All right, sir. Fine.
There was this one that Vulture was following, and I think hedged it too, but it was just a fish going glub glub every so often. It was honestly the stupidest.
It's not on Twitter, but I know one of my friends has one on Facebook, and it's the same picture of Jeff Goldblum every day.
Life,
And that's literally all that it is the
Life-
same picture.
life
Jeff Goldblum.
finds a way.
Is it the shirtless pic of him like lying down?
No, I think it's just like a headshot of him. Like, there's nothing particularly funny about the picture.
Life,
I don't know why I follow them, but it's a Yee bot, and it just tweets Yee, that classic dinosaur meme.
Did you see that article that there's like 85 million Twitter accounts that are bots? It's like,
That
what?
would not surprise.
That's
That
a
would not
disturbing
surprise me.
statistic. There's so many robots. No.
So many robots, so little time.
Okay.
This reminds me of the artificial intelligence Twitter account that just went off on a tirade with offensive tweets because it was learning from tweets taken from all of Twitter, and it just said the most offensive things all the time. I don't remember what it's called though. I would have to look it up. that's the picture.
Yeah.
That's what he does to me before he enters my butthole.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
God.
Oh god. Why are you so gross?
Why am I so gross?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Why aren't we so gross?
We can all be gross together.
Florida man.
Actually, I think the Florida Man thing started as a subreddit.
Was it really?
Yeah, I
Of-
think there's
Of course it was.
I think there's a subreddit for it.
Florida man.
Okay.
He's a superhero.
Now-
Honestly,
Is
I
he?
think the first time I saw Florida Man stuff was around the time that, like, you know, when bath salts first started?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
I think that's around the first time I saw Florida Man because, like, the guy who ate the face off of another guy was in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. People were like, "Oh, zombies are real! Oh my god!"
Bath
Dude,
salts was a funny meme. We should have
zombies are
that
real.
back.
They walk among us every day.
Yes. It's me.
We need to-
I am a zombie.
We need to build a wall around them.
Hashtag zombie wall.
Hashtag zombies are Mexicans in disguise.
Hashtag zombies are Mexican. Everybody tweet at Selena. Zombies are Mexican.
She's not on in the server anymore.
Yeah, she left.
Still do. No, on Twitter.
On Twitter, yes, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know her
Hashtag
Twitter.
Zombies are. I think it's probably the same as here.
I don't know. Who knows?
That's
Well,
too much
I
effort.
follow Selena on Twitter.
We should just do it at Zolder instead.
At Zolder, yeah.
Yeah,
Zombies are
everyone at
Mexicans.
Zolder. Oh shoot, I spelled it wrong. That's a fucking stupid name.
Zolder?
Yeah.
No, it's a cool name. It's the best name. The best name
Isn't
of all
though?
time. It's
I
better
still
than
think
Sticky Mayhem or whatever the fuck your name is.
Sticky Mayhem.
That sounds like the name of a porno.
And now we're back to another episode of Sticky Mayhem.
Yeah, piece of garbage.
What was that accent?
That's Jersey. Jerseyan accent.
Ah, right. Okay.
You piece of garbage.
That sounds more like Boston.
I want to play some baseball.
Some baseball with some coffee.
Caffey.
And then what's Chicago? Chicago is. You want to play some hacky?
Oh, you want to play some hockey, eh?
You want to play some hockey, eh? I feel like this is all
think-
just a variation of Canadian/New Yorkian accent.
It's something like that.
What
Yeah.
are you on about?
What are you talking about, you hoser?
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry about that. God, 11 Little Roosters was amazing. Elise did a perfect Canadian accent the whole time.
Yeah, I don't think I could do an accent for like a film or something like that. That takes skill.
Takes mad skill, yeah.
That takes skill, and I don't have any of that.
Yeah, I could act. Just give me a chance. I could totally act.
Sure, just sit on this couch for a moment while I set up the camera.
Dude, I'll do it. I don't give a shit.
Sticky Mayhem featuring BCD.
Yes.
Oh God!
Quick, what can we turn BCD into?
What a mess. What a mess has been made.
Peach cobbler in his asshole.
Sticky Mayhem episode 1.
That's the new name of this podcast, by the way.
Love it. I put a lot of thought into my username.
Same.
Living like Larry.
Living like fucking Larry.
Dude.
2K17.
You even got intro music.
I should have made
I
that.
mean, intro music's a strong word.
Is it though?
Yes.
Intro music.
Is it about as strong as cunt?
Dude, you're a cunt.
I am. You are what you eat. Heyo.
Alright, sir. You want me to send this podcast to your girlfriend? I'm sure you'd appreciate that.
Sure, I'll send it.
I've been eating that pussy, baby.
I think earlier I said it's all about that sweet poon.
Oh my god. And she was like, why am I dating this man?
Dude, my girlfriend was like, hey, I can't hang out anymore tonight. And I was like,
Anymore?
oh, why? And she goes, because I got front row seats to the Red Wings game. So
Oh,
that's
you
where she
dumb bitch.
is. I was mad. Because I
She didn't take
love
you.
the Red Wings. No, she went with her sister.
Ah.
Listen
But,
here,
you
dumb.
know,
Listen here, dumb
valid.
bitch. Take me with you.
I like the Red Wings, eh?
I like the Red Wings, eh?
You
That
can't
sounds
do that in a
Latino.
Canadian accent. Can't do
like
that
the-
in a Canadian accent, though.
I like
Canadians
the Red
hate the
Wings,
Red
that's
Wings.
eh?
Listen here, see?
Hey, Holmes. That's my favorite, Holmes.
My name is Hap.
Yes. My last job in retail, one of the guys I worked with, his name was Jeff. So we always used my name is Jeff on him.
My name's Joe.
I even
Got
had that like an app on my phone so I could press a button and it would play that. It was hilarious.
That's almost as bad as everybody. Whenever I come in, they say, "Oh, hi, Mark," because of
The room,
Room?
yes.
it was funny for about 2 seconds, and then I got tired of it really quickly.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, please, no. You're tearing us apart, Lisa.
I did not hit her. I did not.
What are we gonna watch that again?
To
think it's
the
on.
room. I'll host when I'm free one night. I'll host
I want to see that.
the room.
I don't think I could last through the whole movie, but
I did, and it was terrible. I could not believe I did it.
Oh hi, Mark.
Oh, please, God.
Everyone at Mark. Oh hi, Mark.
Please, no. Oh, no.
Oh no. Dude, everyone doesn't know you're at though. That's the thing. It's living like Larry.
No, it's not. It's Maverick. No, stop.
It's Maverick.
It's Maverick, yeah. Everyone at Maverick. Oh hi, Mark.
His ad is Vendetta.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think that's enough tomfoolery for tonight.
Oh, never enough.
Never enough. It is true. It is never enough. But it's enough for me. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go order some Hungry Howie's from Michigan.
Get the
I
Howie
deliver.
Nowie.
Yeah, get the Howie Nowie, yeah.
Rest in
Alright.
peace, me.
Rest in peace. Alright, everyone, rest in peace, Brryan.
Rest in peace.